The Columbia Avenue Bridge in the Hill neighborhood has become unsafe for drivers, even pedestrians. News 4 began digging further and discovered the city of St. Louis now has 15 bad bridges. We're asking, are they in danger of being closed? And if so, when will the fixes come? News 4's ALEXIS ZOTOS is in the Hill tonight.
Well, right now you can see these barriers are up. Columbia Avenue is closed and people are going to have to find a new way to get home and to work for the next 4 to 5 years. We're talking to the city tonight about why it takes so long for them to fix these dangerous bridges. The popular Southwest Market in the Hill neighborhood opened in the mid-1960s. That's around the time when the neighboring Columbia Avenue Bridge was reaching its average lifespan.
It's plenty old.
At 106 years old, the city finally says it's done.
We're just at a point where we do not feel comfortable with vehicles driving over it anymore.
The city closed the bridge unexpectedly Monday afternoon. It's been on the list for replacement for years, but construction won't get underway until 2022.
They've had this on the works for a long time, so we're happy to see it.
The Columbia Avenue Bridge and the adjacent Southwest Avenue Bridge are 2 of the 15 bridges considered structurally deficient and in need of replacement. Bridges like Union and Lindell, where Jan Mokwa died last summer from a piece of falling concrete. The bridge on Compton Avenue, where cars bump along on crumbling asphalt riddled with potholes.
At the end of the day, again, it's availability of funding.
Right now, the city tells News 4 they need $100 million for those 15 bridges. They have about $4 million. Federal funding would cover about $80 million, but there are limited grants, and the city has to compete with others in the region. That's why the Union-Lindell Bridge won't be finished until 2026, and the Compton Bridge by 2025. But what about temporary fixes for those potholes or those unsightly temporary barriers?
You don't want to put a tremendous amount of money into something that is going to be replaced in a very reasonable time frame.
You're looking at Southwest Avenue. That's adjacent to Columbia Avenue out here, and it is also going to be replaced along with this bridge. They're going to be combined into one bridge starting in 2022. Now, if you're curious about whether or not your neighborhood has a bad bridge, we have a list of all 15 of those structurally deficient bridges on the KMOV News app. Live in South City, ALEXIS ZOTOS, News 4.